Hey, what's going on, guys? Anyways, just thought I'd share my pumpkin patch. Actually, I should have started it from day one from the seed, but I didn't. And so now we're about about a month in, about a month and a half in, actually, about a month and a half in, and so give or take 45 days, 40 days. So with that being said, I'm going to show you a couple little tricks that I've picked up from other YouTubers, and then also just some common sense practices to help regulate pest in your pumpkin patch. So here is the 5126. I believe that's what it was called, 5126. It was a 2,500 pound pumpkin that won a record or something like that. And this is the second season that I've planted with these seeds. These seeds that I've got this year, actually, I am selling them on eBay. And you can go ahead and check out my store. I'll have the link down below in the description. So one thing that is here is that there is the so we got this pumpkin patch. So I grew these pumpkins. I got the seeds from eBay. I grew them, treated them, kept them good, gave them a lot of supplements, natural chicken compost, rototilled down in the soil with other like banana peels, apple slices, coffee grinds. You can actually pick up coffee grinds, bags of them. Used coffee grinds that Starbucks uses like early in the morning, like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. You just got to call them a day before. They'll tell you where they're at, or you can actually just request them to hold off some. But coffee grinds are super nutrient for plants. I think they have potassium or magnesium or something in them that pumpkin patches need. So I've got this stuff called Home Barrier, and Home Barrier, you spray that not on the leaves, but around the leaves, on the vines, going out and around and all the way around. And you want to make about a 1 foot patch. So for instance, if I have the sprayer here, I'm going to spray here, here, here. And I'm going to keep going here, 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 and then here, 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 and then, keep doing like jagged lines to make sure that the lines are not broken in between, but that they are constantly going up and down, and then just keep going. Don't stop and then move forward and then stop, because you're going to have a break where the ants will come through. So the barrier works for about 3 months, which is really good for deterring creepy crawly insects. So actually, I'll put my coffee down here. So a couple things that I did do. I did mate a couple of these pumpkins. Yes, you can mate pumpkins, and it is super beneficial. So one thing is that I actually had to learn this too off of YouTube, and I didn't learn it until this year, is that you've got those flowers there with a little stem in the center, and those flowers with the stems, those are actually little bees inside of there, and that's fine because my pumpkins are already mated and they don't have any more flowers on the females, just the males popping up, and that's perfectly fine. Want them to get as much nutrients inside of the vine as possible. But you basically take these males, you take them off. You can cook the flower, fry them, but first you want to take that flower, rip around the base of it, keep that stem there, and in the female, she'll have an oval type of ovule type of thing, and you want to rub that stem around that ovule or whatever it's called, and then you can also pinch that tip off and just dip it in, leave it inside, and then the pumpkin will mate and become even bigger and more fertile with better quality seeds. Now, a lot of pumpkins, they'll grow, but they won't make it past a certain stage, or you won't get super big pumpkins. Problem with that is that they're not being mated. So they got to be mated. Like here's one right here. This right here is going to be a female. She's going to have a female flower. Once this opens up, I'm going to have to go back and take that male plant and stick the stem inside of there and rub it. So only females have the pumpkins. Something to watch out for when you're first starting out. So like those ones right there that are just growing straight up with just the flower with no bulb at the bottom like a pumpkin, that's a male. That male is going to open up, provide its stem, and basically a bee, if you don't have bees or if a bee doesn't do it right, and this could cause you to have less pumpkins. If you want to have more pumpkins, you got to rub that stem on that flower. Just do it yourself. And then once that's done, you can, if you want to be very specific with it, you can by all means put little covers over the flower, gnat protectors that keep bees or other pollinators from pollinating with other types of pumpkins if you're really, really sure. But this one I hear, all these seeds came from the same pumpkin. I'm just mating them and making sure that they're good to go. But the bees are definitely here today, and that's good. We got ourselves a little frog there sitting inside of the thing, just keeping warm. He's kind of good because he eats the bugs and stuff, so that's good. Definitely got my bees pollinating. They're over there in their boxes, and then one more over there. Oh, they are super busy today. All right, well, something has really got them riled up. So yeah, so this is the pumpkin patch. So you got to take the vines. If they're like right here, I have this right here, and I don't want them going over. I want them to kind of come this way and then go out that direction. So what I want to do is I'm going to take these vines and have them come right through here. As I've already got this one right here, I've got little stakes that you can put down in there. One thing I've also seen is that to help with the pumpkins get bigger, you see these vines that are laying straight down and how they kind of zigzag throughout the thing there. You want to cover those roots there, this vine here, with fertile dirt that has some nutrients in it, magnesium, potassium, stuff like that, that will help the pumpkins that grow out there to grow bigger, because these little curly things here, they act as a root. So instead of having the root back in there in the main, you've got these little tap roots that actually go down into the soil and start to suck nutrients to provide that to grow longer and further. I've got about 6 pumpkins here. I've got that one right there. I've got 2 on one main line. Any branches that start to branch off to the sides, cut those off, because they will take nutrients from that. Any flowers that pop up, male flowers, cut those off. Bury that root in soil and you'll have yourself a pretty amazing looking pumpkin. So other than that, I'm just going to do some pest controls here, check on the bees because they are a little riled up. I'm going to go find out why. But other than that though, thanks for watching, and this is the pumpkin patch, and we got more pumpkins to come. And so I'll do a backdrop here so that we can kind of see. So this is the pumpkin patch. Now I'll update the video later on. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you guys want to learn more about pumpkin growing and giant Atlantic pumpkins. All right, bye-bye.